What's poppin', everybody? This is Sable54. Got an expanded match here with my Emboar deck. Emboar with Reshiram and Charizard GX. Just some fun stuff as I'm doing the fire challenge again, getting those tokens. If you try and, play for the challenges, play decks according to the challenges, helps you get tokens a lot easier, and that way you can get packs and stuff without having to resort to codes so much. So it's a great help. I always do this when I can, use a deck corresponding to the challenge, and it kind of makes things interesting too. It's like you're forced to play with different decks, and it makes things interesting, makes things more variable. But anyways, we're gonna open up with this Tepic here. It's the only Pokemon I have besides Tapu Lele, but we want to keep that, of course, for its ability. And my hand doesn't seem to be too great, but I'm actually glad I have the Nest Ball. I'm actually glad I have the Cynthia. We can search out another Pokemon and fix up our hand that way. And my opponent opened up with Spritzy. So Spritzy, if you see that in Expanded, it's probably some sort of a Aromatisse variant. And there's the Gardevoir and Sylveon GX. So pretty obvious strategy. It's something that I wanted to try out, to be honest, but I don't have the Gardevoirs. Gardevoir doesn't really excite me in the standard format, but in expanded, because there's Aromatisse, I kind of did want to use that with the max potions and stuff. Dark box style. So we're going to use the Nest Ball and get me another Tepic, just because, I like to have two around. You never know what might happen. And I'm actually going to play the Tapu Lele just to get that and get N as opposed to Cynthia. Might as well use that now. Get it in the discard pile so that I can use it with VS Seeker late game. Give the opportunity to use it and not give my opponent extra cards since he has 6. So that's the point. And we get another Nest Ball, the only other one I have in this deck. So let's see, I guess Moltres seems to make the most sense. The problem with Reshiram, of course, against this Tag Team GX Pokemon is, besides the GX attack with 6 energies, letting you do 300, you don't really have ways to get one-hit knockouts. You can hit them for a lot of damage, 230, but you don't get that one-hit knockout, which is what I really want to be doing when I use Emboar. But we're still waiting for that special Pokemon, I guess, to come out that does this. So my opponent retreated the Spritzy there, and Gardevoir is going to start searching those energies. Put the Fury Belt on, but that doesn't bother me. It still makes the HP to 300. It's still a one-hit KO if I use Reshiram Charizard's GX attack to the fullest. And his deck is probably going to be pretty simple. Get the Fairy Energies, attack, try and tank, and heal damage with things like Acerola, AZ, Max Potion. So here goes the first attack. 2 Fairy Energies on Gardevoir. What is he thinking about? Where to put the second one? Anyway, and we're probably going to have to use the computer search on my next turn, because I don't have a supporter. And there's a few stuff over there. Power Plant, Silent Lab, already a bunch of cards that he discarded. So there's the second Fairy Energy, and damn it. I can use the VS Seeker, but I don't want to give him cards, so we gotta sacrifice these cards with computer search, unfortunately, so I can get a Cynthia. It's kind of wasteful, to be honest, but my only other choice would be to use the VS Seeker anyway, and he gets free cards with N, so that's not gonna work. So Rare Candy and Emboar, gonna get my dude out pretty quickly. And we actually have the fire energies too. I just need to move the Tepic out of the way, that's the problem. Or just let it die yet, so I've got 4. If I attach this to retreat, it won't be enough to make an attack, so we're not going to do anything. I should have just attached a few of them, actually. That was a mistake. I was a bit hasty there. Just attached them, just in case he uses N of his own, and then I just draw less cards. I mean, why not? I should have attached a few to Reshiram. So it's going to be his turn. He has enough energies to attack if he wants to, but of course these decks want to get 6 fairies into play so they can use the GX attack to their fullest and strip you of your hand. So he's going to put 3 on the active Pokemon, and probably he's going to go to the offensive and not wait for the extra energies. Works out okay. I just move the Tepic out of the way, and I can attack with Reshiram now. And, wow, top deck another fire energy. Okay, so now it means I got 6. I can get this one-hit KO. So this is really excellent. I mean, we didn't get a supporter, but, you know, the fire energy works out since I'm going to get the instant KO here. So 6 fire energies on Reshiram and Charizard. And Double Blaze GX is going to do the job done here. I don't even need to use the Field Blower. 300 damage. And we get our first 3 prizes, half of the prizes. Very, very, very good. So now all I gotta do is just KO one of the other Gardevoirs, the only other Gardevoir there. That's gonna be good. Since we used the GX attack, this Entei probably won't be very good. Like, this guy is pretty much in here just for the snipe option. And that's it. I mean, his other attacks are pretty average at this point, fighting against Tag Team GX Pokemon. So, probably not going to use him. Maybe I'll bench it, maybe I won't. But we still don't have a supporter, and I gotta be careful. So let's see. He used his own computer search, and he's going to go with N. Good play on his part. He's not going to draw the most cards, but he limits my options. I got the Juniper, actually, that worked out. And the Tepic to play it down. So, Fairy Song is going to get those energies. Get 1 energy. That gives me an opportunity. So let's bench everybody down. Since I'm going to use Juniper anyway. And to be honest, besides Moltres, I don't really have any other attackers. I mean, there's no other attacker that can get a 1-hit KO on Gardevoir. So let's put the fire energy on Moltres and go with Flare Strike. It's going to come close but not do the trick. That's the problem. And when you do this kind of thing against this deck, it's what they want. They can use Max Potion, and they can use AZ and Acerola cards. My opponent played down a power plant, but that doesn't bother me at all at this point. It's going to go with another N. Not get a lot of great stuff. And yeah, check out his discard pile. I mean, didn't use any max potions yet, so I'm sure it's gonna come. So there it is, max potion. Probably has other ones lying in the deck. So that healed the damage, and basically it negates his turn of not doing anything. So he's gonna get the drop on me now, put me in that 2-hit KO range. And that's bad. That is bad. So the only supporter I have is this Skyla, so I guess we can use it and grab something else. But no matter what, I mean, I don't think I can save this Reshiram. If I retreat, I mean, I'm moving it out of the way, but then I won't be able to attack. So let's just get Juniper, makes the most sense. Prepare for next turn. And all I can really do is just use my outrage and just try and pressure this guy. Force him to want to see like another max potion or something. So 180 damage, but unfortunately he got another Sylveon Gardevoir GX there. Gonna go with the Sycamore. What it wants to see now is just stuff like Acerola and max potion, other max potions. All he has to do is just move the fairy energies, and it's like he lost nothing, really. He's gonna heal this dude, and basically lost nothing. Like I've said, max potion. There's the second one. And you can see that this combo, at this point is almost like a classic combo from Black and White, but it's still powerful, especially with this large ass HP Pokemon. They're gonna get even bigger when Sword and Shield comes out. It's really powerful if your opponent can't get one hit KOs on you. So now he has the advantage, beating my own Tag Team GX Pokemon. So now it's gonna be up to Moltres pretty much, and to be honest, I don't think there's a way to KO this dude. Like if I do 180, then he's just gonna move the energies away and then use Acerola or AZ. So what I'm gonna try and do here is I'm gonna try and use Moltres deck out attack and just try and deck him out. Moltres probably won't be able to do the trick this turn, but I still haven't used my Rescue Stretcher, and I'm gonna save that for Moltres and use that again. I basically need to use the big deck out attack 2 times if I'm gonna win. So let's get Fire Crystal. I've got 2 in hand now, and I think I should have enough fire energies to make use of this. So we're gonna get a lot of fire energies in hand with Fire Crystal. 6. I've got 2 energies on Moltres already, so we're gonna be able to mill 8 cards from his deck if I do this right. So get all of these fire energies, and this seems pretty risky, but my opponent does have kind of a low deck size. It's in that range where I can deck him out if I want to, because there's no other way to win against this Gardevoir. By the time I try and attack it, it's just going to finish me off. So let's put the fire energies on you and put the float stone and go for top burner. I mean, if I promote Entei, he's just going to use the GX attack and win. So this way, we discard a bunch of his max potions too, a bunch of his cards, and he got the Guzma. Oh, he had the Guzma, so it's going to be GG. But I did really want to plan to deck him out. Like, all I had to see was like the stretcher, and maybe we could have done it with the Juniper in hand too. So it's GG. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this video with your friends. And there's the fire challenge. We finished it. So I get my tokens. So Cerebral Fighting 4, we'll say.